Yeah.
We're here with Anthony Wolter at East Coast MMA. Tell us about your class right now that you're teaching.
All right, man. So right here, we have our combined children and kids sparring class. So this is actually an advanced class. It's mixed age groups. So our child age group is like 5 to 8-ish, and then 9 to 12 would be our kids group. So they're combined in here, and basically they're just going through some general striking drills. Lots of movement, forward and back, lateral movement side to side, catching, blocking, parrying, basic things like that. They'll probably go through some kick defense, and then we're going to let them spar after that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How long have you been instructing, coaching at East Coast MMA?
East Coast, well, we all opened about a little over 4 years ago. So since the inception, man, we were born together, the three of us.
Awesome. We know you fought recently on Triton Fights. Any word possibly of fighting again sometime soon?
Maybe we're seeing nothing really set in stone yet. I normally fight 170, and 170 guys are way bigger than me. I normally just walk in and fight, right? I don't really cut too much weight or anything like that. So I don't know. I think about maybe getting in maybe another 170 fight, maybe try my hand at 55 and see what happens there, and have some fun with it. I always like to challenge myself, set a good example for my students, you know.
Awesome. And you have a couple more classes going on tonight. Tell us about the classes coming up after this one.
So we have kids classes are 45 minutes long. Adult classes are an hour. So 4:30 to 5:15 is this advanced class. After that, we have jiu-jitsu, and again another combined class, combined age groups on Fridays. And then after that will be 6 o'clock stand-up, basic striking, stand-up class. Again, combined age groups. Fridays and Saturdays are always combined age groups. And then after that, we'll have downstairs, we have a second mat downstairs. We'll have adult open mat jiu-jitsu. People will go over, review their things that they've been working on throughout the week in class. Probably get a lot of drilling and rounds in, because a lot of them doing upcoming tournaments. And then 7 o'clock, we'll come back upstairs, and we're going to have adult beginner striking class on the bags and pads and things like that. I'll be teaching that.
Excellent. What separates this gym from other gyms?
I think that probably just the professionalism that we try to exhibit, you know. We try to keep a very neat, clean atmosphere. Again, the instructors, myself and Sensei Gonzalez, we have a lot of experience in multiple styles of martial arts, black belts in multiple styles of martial arts. We try to lead from the front, so we get in there, we compete in all aspects too. Not really to say that fighters are the best instructors, because honestly I don't think they are, but I think that every instructor needs to have some sort of fight experience and not just one little give me. You know, it's got to be a couple. You got to have a little experience if you're going to be telling people, you know, how to defend themselves or how to compete. You need to come from a realistic point of view. You need to have experienced it too. So we both have a lot of experience in kickboxing, boxing, jiu-jitsu, MMA, so I think that's the biggest thing. We have the first-hand experience, and we teach all the classes. We don't have like some assistant instructor, some kid that's been training a year teaching class for us or anything like that. So him and I combined probably upwards of 35, 40 years of experience between the two of us, and we make sure we teach every single class.
That's awesome, man. And how is competing inside the cage and then teaching, how does each thing kind of go hand in hand? How have you learned from it?
Well, I'd say number one, the old saying, everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the face, right? So being able to just associate with that, associate with jitters, associate with, that pre-competition nervousness, I think that's huge. I think that when you're trying to teach, for kids, we're not really trying to turn people into MMA fighters. We're not trying to turn people into UFC fighter. We want to teach these kids to be confident, self-discipline, right? And, for us to get into the cage, it exhibits confidence, right? It takes a lot of guts to get in there, win or lose. And, we both have experience winning. We both have experience losing, right? And to be able to show the kids, hey, listen, you know what, we get in there, we're scared too sometimes, but we got over it, and look, we're fine, and to be able to show them that, through experience, we just gain more confidence. Win or lose, you just gain more confidence through the experience. So I like sharing that with the kids, not just, talking about being confident and facing your fears, but actually doing it in front of them. You know, letting them see up to the fight, telling them, yeah, man, I'm a little nervous, but I'm going to give it all I got. So, you know, I like being able to speak from that point of view to them and be honest with them, you know. I like to speak to them like adults, not like children.
All right, excellent. Anthony Wolter, we appreciate it. Any last words or anything like that?
No, that's it, man. If you want, anybody who ever wants to come by, check out a class, East Coast MMA and Fitness, 120 Broadway. Speak to myself, Anthony Wolter, Sensei Gonzalez, Jeff George. We'll get you set up on a trial class. Have a lot of fun.
Awesome.
All right,
Thank
thanks.
you very much.
Thanks for having me.